Hello, hello. Hey, I'm actually live now. People can hear me and see me. I have a buddy of mine, Cold Winds, on my earpiece right here. I'm actually just kind of doing this live stream so I can show him what the fuck I'm up to and show him this game, which is Star Citizen today. Wasn't planning on really coming back to gaming live streaming much here, but here I am for a moment at least. But we have a big special event going on in Star Citizen right now, which is the IAE 2952. They've done a few of these before now. I want to say this is the second or third one I've actually caught. Well, no, the second one for sure. Each time, this is the other one. Any other ones I was either working or just had other things to do. But these last two that I've been to have actually been really, really fun. And I wanted to show my friend here, Cold Winds, like I said, all the cool sites at the IAE. But might as well take YouTube on for a fucking ride while I'm at it. So welcome if anybody else is watching. In fact, it doesn't say anybody else is watching. Kevin? Okay. Oh, I see it on that one. Okay, that's awesome. It just there's a little tattletailer up there in the thing that should be showing me as well. So. All right. I think the delay is so severe for post-processing so that it looks good. Anyway, let me minimize my camera here so y'all can see this little apartment here on Microtech. Now, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do in this cute little apartment. It's cute, but it serves no real purpose other than a spawn point. I will say these medical gowns are not all mine. They belong to other players, and I pick them up. And when I get to a clothing store on the planet there, I will actually go ahead and sell them for 15 credits each, because I am that cheap. Even though I have, well, I mean, could be an argument that's why I have over 1 million credits, but that's not an extremely huge amount of credits in Star Citizen. Anyway, yeah, the light illuminates me, but I don't like what it's doing for my vision here. So I'm gonna head out, and somehow I stubbed my toe. It took 2% health damage. You guys are just gonna have to deal with that there. Oh yeah, here I am, kind of looking like I'm wearing some Martian assault armor here. I think I might actually want to change my clothes. Yeah, I'm not taking the time to do that. Although, in the future in Star Citizen, oh, hey, look at this. I'm going to be the Good Samaritan, and I'm going to pick up this fucking medical gown. Sell it for 15 credits sometime. At the elevator here. Yes, come to me, elevator. And yeah, we're gonna head down here and get to the expo center and show you what this Interstellar Aerospace Expo is all about. It's pretty damn cool though. Shift my camera around. I'm pretty sure that was another player there. They have nice little signs here to help you find the IAE, because it's kind of complicated here on New Babbage on Microtech. And don't go, and you probably don't want to go outside without protection. It's pretty damn cold out there. don't recall. I think Microtech does have an atmosphere, but I don't recall right off the top of my head. Okay, so in order to get to IAE, you just follow the IAE signs. And right here, when you're sticking your head out of the tube, it tells you where you're at. This is Aspire Grand, where the living section is. Howdy, player. And what the hell was I going to say? Yeah, you can literally just look out the tube and see where the hell you're at. It's all labeled. It's nice.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
I wish they told you how many meters per second these maglevs go, but I can tell you that they're pretty damn fast. That guy's hair is all looks like fucking Vegeta next to me. Oh, it's like Gary Oldman and Vegeta had a love child. Yeah, the city here is pretty damn awesome. This is all physicalized space, by the way, guys. This isn't a loading screen. This isn't bullshit. Not all the buildings out there have interiors or things like that, but they are objects. They're not. So, okay, and this is the Tobin Expo Center.
The station momentarily.
That's where the IAE is. Take a right turn. Yeah, that guy's got the right idea. Now, you can run. Just sit here and balls out run. But what's bottom line is you get your heart rate up and lose stamina. You know, I can do it and keep it up for a little while without doing that. Keep up with this young lady right here. Oh, so here we are at the lobby for the IAE, and where they predictably have advertisements and merchandising, just like real life. I love that. That is really fucking cool. I'm not going to buy any of these shirts because I already have all the ones that I want. So I'm not going to waste your time with it, but if you want to see how some of them look, maybe after we've gone in and looked at the starships and stuff, we can do that. Now we'll get into the elevator with this young lady, like the creepy older man I am. Hey, baby. Okay, now we really want to go somewhere else. Thanks. Yeah, take us to the Apex Hall. That works. Yeah, this is the Aegis Hall today, and it was Drake's on day one. Drake sponsored it this year. That's why we're all red and black like the Empire. So, yeah, you can't really appreciate the scale of this until you're sitting here looking at it yourself on a screen that you're used to. There you go, there's the Aegis Redeemer. God damn, that was a big fucking thing. I had no interest in this thing at all. Came in earlier and I took a look at it. It's just, it really, I had multiple nerdgasms. Probably won't pick one up, but it's pretty fucking awesome. It's like a fucking girl ship. It is badass though. Probably buy one with in-game currency. So have ground up enough to do it, you know, and salvaging works, because that is the big salvage vessel in the game. Yeah, look at that. He's got a big robot arm on there to just fucking grab onto little vessels like this and go nom nom. This is the Aegis Saber, space superiority stealth fighter. It is extremely badass. I have a shitload of kills in one of these. I can highly recommend it. I don't have one currently in my collection, but now I have one for a couple of days. Because you can rent all of these ships on display, all the ones that are flyable anyway. There was the Drake Vulture yesterday that was displayed that won't be flyable until 3.18 comes out. So that was the only exception that I'm aware of so far. I am totally going to fucking rent this. This ship is huge, and I want to actually, gods, this thing's got to fly like a fucking whale, and with a dinosaur on its back. Okay, so yeah, I mean, holy fucking landing gear, Batman. I'm gonna go in third person so you can look at this human being next to landing gear. My guy's not just a little scrawny ass guy like me. He's like fucking big dude. Holy fucking shit. I'm sorry? It's a reclaimer, and it's not one of my ships. It's a ship that I just rented from the Interstellar Aerospace Expo. I can go back to my home there on ArcCorp and fly it around. But yeah, here, let me call the elevator here, and I'll show you some of the highlights. This ship is fucking huge, and I don't know my way around. So please forgive me if I get slightly lost. The elevator should be coming any moment. Come on. Look how fucking big that thing is, huh? Where are you, elevator? Okay, I thought I did that over. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I just saw it bring the ramps up from the side. Wow. Now, yeah, unfortunately those little ramps are, you know, they're bugging out and the textures aren't showing, so that's making me sad. But this game is an alpha. Bugs do occur. It is, yeah, this is also bugging. But yeah, I'm going to go up this elevator right now. And now I'm bugging because I'm in the bugginess, I guess. Oh, well, that's a little better. Hooray. Now we see what it's supposed to look like. I think they may have... This is one of the older ships that they built in-game. They built this thing many years ago, and it was with older, outdated technologies. This ship needs a complete overhaul and rework, and it's getting some of that love for 3.18 when salvaging is coming out, because they're going to make it functional as a salvage vessel, from what I understand. If I misremembered and that's incorrect, please don't blast me too hard in the comments. But, you know, that's... Yeah, you can sit here and put a damn Jeep on this fucking left. Okay, this is a salvage deck. I'm guessing, looks like, I think this, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. I think that's a mesh issue or texture issue again. Yep. But yeah, it's this big ass shaft. I never realized how gigantic this ship really was. Okay, so that's the salvage deck, and the next one is salvage processing. So that's that one right there. Alright. Whoa! Okay, sorry. Exterior ship view here all of a sudden. because it's three different views. It's first person, third person, and then from way downtown, from outside the ship when you're in the ship. But it's only the two views otherwise. So yeah, this looks like so it gets, the stuff gets sucked up into here, and they probably send it down to the next deck for to cube it up and strap it together and get it to the cargo room. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so habitation deck. That should be this guy right here. Oh, come on. Habitation deck. Well, it doesn't love me. It's making me sad. Could have been disconnected from the server or something, or just might be experiencing a hiccup. Let's see what the... okay, nobody's sitting here calling out 30K in chat, but this will turn you into a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus in Minecraft. Sounds great. Okay. Let's see if we can go up to the habitation deck again. Okay, things are moving. Hooray. This ship definitely needs some love. It's, like I said, one of the earliest ships. It was the first big ship that they ever made in this game. And you can definitely tell because it's nowhere near as shiny or polished as the newer ones, but it's still a work of art. I think it's an individual work of art very much, partly because of not having all the cool fucking gadgets and tools that they do now to build the ships with, you know? Yeah, so that's cool. Found the airlocks, suit lockers. Yeah, I feel like a xenomorph's gonna fucking whip around the corner any second. Okay, crew quarters, 4 bunks. Got some lockers in here. I wonder if they're functioning. Good. And they actually have real showers and real toilets rather than the shoilets that we're all familiar with. For those of you who are not familiar with them, I will show you one here after we're done playing around on this big ass ship here. And this is the captain's quarters. Yeah, it's somebody left the lockers open and must close them. Anyway, yeah, this is actually a really nice bathroom. It just looks like there should be a dead body in there or something. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, and of course, we just need to hold Kane down on the table here as the chest burster comes out. Apparently, the docking collar is there. Howdy. That was cool. Yes, we are back there again, and there's a nice little window so you can look out while you're having your breakfast ruined by xenomorphs. It's all scuffed up. Yeah, when they redo this, they better give me a brand new ship and have the material degradation on mine so it doesn't look like that until I beat the shit out of it. Okay, what is this? The drone room. That's cool. I forgot that this ship was supposed to have drones to go get salvage with. Okay. So just load them and launch them. Yeah, that's a little bay right there. That's badass. So, out of here. My instincts make me want to like run up to the cockpit real quick to take off, because I'm not used to being able to just walk around ships, because usually, you know, they're like, oh, well, you know, you're going to be pad loitering if you stick around too long. Gotta hustle. Oh, that's a turret, I'm guessing. Yeah. Well, no, you can't even power the turrets on, so you can't turn them at all to see what their angles are like. So I'm not going to waste my time there. Okay. I was in there, right? That's the drum, right? Yes. Okay, now there's over here, which is, what the hell do we have here? A shaft. Call left. Oh, bridge is down there. I was down there earlier. Yeah, I must say that as far as ships go... Oh, hi there. What's up there, Vegeta clone? Oh, shit. I completely forgot what the hell I was doing. Yeah. Guy just ran right into me. Okay. So, yeah. Here's, that's a remote turret. These are scanning stations. There's another remote turret, another scanning station. The ship has a pretty robust defense package based on the stats I've read before. Like I said, I'm familiar with it, I've just never been aboard. Now these seats are both the same, tractor beam seats. Oh hey, I got food coming at me. My girl loves me. Thank you, Joy. This guy here, he operates the big Nommer, the claw operator seat. I gotta get this seat just to, so I feel like I'm gonna reach out and grab some little tiny Yugo of a ship. Oh, it's fucking awesome. It's like, that claw is like the Reclaimer's penis. It definitely is. Yeah, you can drive through. I'll be the penis operator. Anyway. It's absolutely, ship is absolutely overkill. But for the high end of the, okay, that's where we came down at. That is the lift to go down to the ground. I think there is one area that I still haven't been to go up. And I wasn't in this area earlier today, so everybody gets to enjoy the surprise with me. I think, well, that was the turn. The area I was thinking about was accessed by the big lift, but oh my, these look like escape pods. So, oh crap, glitch. Oh, I am in trouble, maybe. Shoot. Okay, let me see. Yeah, old ship has... Yeah, I totally fucking glitched through the floor, into the walls. I'm like in the middle of everything here. I am so sad right now. I'll bet you Reclaimer owners already know about that spot. They're all like, yeah, everybody just remember avoid that spot. And I'm stuck in the floor. I cannot do shit. I am going to exit to menu and try to log back in and hopefully not be a part of the floor. Now, when you're in 0G, like you're not in a gravity well and you get stuck in the outer walls and stuff like that, you have more degrees of movement, so it's actually easier to deal with. And this thing is not going to the menu smoothly, so I'm just going to kill it and restart it from the launcher. This is something that also needs to be acknowledged about Star Citizen, is that it is an alpha. This is the part of game testing that us geeks don't usually get to see. We get to see it in the beta as a general rule, when things are a lot fucking smoother. Right now, they are quashing the major bugs to try and make sure that it's playable, so that they can continue stress testing it and looking for the more malicious and replicatable bugs, and getting them all logged, and they're doing a really good job with that. Let me tell you, from the early days of logging into Port Olisar, running up and grabbing your ship and grabbing a beacon to either restore a satellite or disable a satellite, and have to fight a couple of ships, and that's all there was. It's a long ways from that. It's also hell, a long hell. I mean, I've got screenshots from when we just had the hangar module, and when we used to go through the back door to go to our court plaza before we could fly there. So anyway, it's really come a long way since then, and considering all the things that have happened, like they changed the engines, they got into a big damn lawsuit with somebody over things, Crytek, I do believe, which has been settled. Slowed them down a lot. It really did. So they lost a couple years of progress there. I will tell you that the last 3 or 4 years, have really shown that with the current management, they have things on track to actually happen, and to happen as quickly as reasonably possible in the resolution and fidelity that Chris Roberts demands. A crazy amount of fidelity by most standards, but I think it's going to stand the test of time. Well, assuming it ever gets fucking finished. Alright, we are back in game. Whoops, went the wrong way with that. Okay. So I'm sure everything's just fine. I'm not going to go back to the expo. I'm actually going to go to a ship and fly around, because why the fuck not? Yeah, I suppose I could go to the hospital and get my 2% health damage fixed, but I don't really care that much. Just head on over to the spaceport and get out of here. I'll take this opportunity to show off the Drake Corsair, and maybe run around and do a few missions with it. and maybe do missions with something else. All I know is I want to get the fuck off of New Babbage. I'm gonna get out of Microtech and head on home, so that I'm not in the middle of the shitstorm here, where all the noobs are and everybody else, and everybody that wants to troll them.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking.
Yeah. Now, earlier I had something weird happen. Initially, I was thinking that it was a player that rammed his ship into my ship, and because there was a big boom outside while I was inside one of the Easy Habs doing delivery mission. Right, I brought my consolidated Outland Nomad down with a mule in the back. Heard a big boom. There was a thunderous racket. Come out. My mule is too damaged to start up, although the power is still on. It just will not move or do anything. And my Nomad has been destroyed, and so has the other guy's little ship. And I see the guy's body there on the ground too. I think he respawned right away. That's the Expo Center. I don't want to get off here. I think he respawned right away because I didn't really get a chance to loot him, but I was thinking for him to be killed right over there and for my ship to be destroyed way over on the pad, that had to be some asshole with an A2 thinking, haha, there's two players there, and dropped a fucking MOAB on us. I'm not 100% sure because I was inside the structure when it happened. But considering the radius of devastation, then I'm thinking that might be actually it.
Careful, doors are now closing.
New Babbage really is pretty on a clear day. It does have some forests and rivers and stuff. No real wildlife yet. They haven't really done that for us yet, but it is shit, in the tunnel again. It is pretty nice though.
Nearing next stop.
Get to the spaceport here and actually
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Exit this way. Yeah, I don't really care much for New Babbage. I don't like the layout. Don't like when you wake up having to jump on the tube and then stop at the commons and go deep to go get all your stuff. And then come back to the tube and go off to the spaceport. I really like the way ArcCorp is set up. You just roll out of bed, go downstairs, and literally all your equipment is right fucking there. Just run off. And then just grab all your stuff right up, and then run off to the bus and get to the spaceport. All right, yeah. And as usual, it is snowing here on Microtech. Let's take a look at the city. Yep. Is that looks like a ship over there. Somebody parked something way over there. earlier today. I actually took a screenshot of it. There was, or was it yesterday? Anyway, there was actually a player, literally with his 350R, just kind of hovering outside the window here, just trying to troll. But anyway.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And I have a whole bunch of ships here, and several of them are mine. Some of them got duplicated earlier today. There was a bug. Yeah, like I've only got, well, 2 caterpillars. I have one, and then I have a motor. Okay, I've got my Corsair here.
Vehicle
Yeah.
selected.
This moment with the really annoying
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
what is it? Glare on the monitor there. That's a moment where the fidelity and realism is almost a little too much. Okay, hangar 14. Alright, and this is the Drake Corsair, boys and girls. This thing is bad as hell. Super badass. Fucking take a look at that shit. These wings fold out. Oh, there's a docking collar right there. Guns. More guns. It's just too fucking cool. It's a huge ship and I love it. I'm gonna give the nickel tour on the way in. There's 2 more wings here. But let's see how it configures. Oh hey, at least the VTOL engines are down. They usually aren't when the ship spawns. It's probably because I parked it there. That's nice that it's saving states. Hey kitty cat, no you may not eat my food. There is a kitten here that is investigating my food. No kitten, you may not nom my food. Okay, kitten, get the fuck out of that. Alright. Alright, yeah, so that's a pretty damn big vehicle bay, or cargo bay, as you can see. Yeah, these are the things for those big ass wings outside. I actually got to see it from the inside due to a bug very similar to the one that forced my relog. Hey, cat, no. No, fuck with my food, cat. You may not. Alright, yeah. The ship just looks so damn awesome, I think. You still here with me, Cold Ones? Right, well, do take a look at this, oh yeah. Kitty cat trying to eat my stuff. Yeah, remember I was saying I'll show you how the toilet was? Well, there it is. The shower toilet, because the toilet flips back up. And no, I don't want to sit, you fucker. Anyway, yeah, there's the shower, there's the drain and stuff, there's the sink and everything else. Yeah, I just don't have power on right now. But there's basic crew quarters. There's a lift that goes outside, goes to the roof, and goes to the ground. here's the 2 turrets on the side. And then here's the front section and the captain's quarters. So it might be a slightly smaller room, but who gives a fuck? It's right here where you need to be. Here's the co-pilot seat, which is actually really awesome. You can also control the turret that's on the top back of the ship, right there in the middle. They kind of, yeah, you can see it if you look close anyway. Yeah, you control that turret right there. What? All right, yeah, we're going. And yeah, anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue doing this here a little bit, so that I've at least taken off and flown the Corsair to home base. So let me do that. And first things first, get the fuck out of the wrong seat. And here we go. Oh, I have powered on, so obviously I can't change the limiter.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, this ship is a big girl. I don't think I could really effectively get it out of a tight spot like that, except in third person. At least not until they give us something for sensors. Yeah. Take the VTOLs off since we're going straight up now. Oh my goodness, excuse me. We can point even more up. Let's do that. Put some boost down. Get going. Oh hey, I think that's the station right there. Go ahead. Alright, I'm just gonna port on up to port. Yeah, quantum over to Port Tressler here just so I can get some, get my bearings more like. I really need to get gas here. Why am I at a standstill? That was slightly buggy. This will take a few minutes, so this is a good time for me to finish those lovely sandwiches my significant other made me. So, yeah, this, and you can get out of the seat and all that, but I just usually just camp out in the pilot chair while I'm traveling. I wish it would tell you how many minutes it was going to take, because if so, then you could at least have an idea of when the hell you have to be back. God, I love this fucking ship, though. Pretty much after I tested it in the PTU, I made a decision that that this is pretty much the mid-sized ship of choice for me, and I don't really want to fly anything else. Yeah, she's just got so much firepower, great cargo capacity for fucking great uses. I mean, honestly, just so many things that you could do with this ship. You could actually even use it for exploring, and not just exploring people's cargo holds. It's always nice to have those extra guns, because the only fight I've gotten into in this so far was some asshole in atmosphere. I think it was just a random spawn or something, NPC. Didn't stand a fucking chance. But it did take me took me a little work to get my nose on. Now, if I had gunners, well, maybe I could have flown around a little bit easier, had less of a care about it. But since I'm flying around solo here, yeah, you really have to have the fucking gimbals there so that you can have that little bit of give in your weapons for this big fat ship. Unless you're targeting things that are as big as you are. If that's the case, then you don't really need to give so much. I can honestly see that as a pretty successful way to go with a Corsair. Another thing I was actually thinking, shit, I don't think they have like size 5 distortion cannons yet. They do have the size 4s. You could definitely put change out those 2 wing cannons with a pair of those, and really knock shields out faster and help you knock out systems and take them alive easier. So, yeah, no, there is definitely an argument for putting fixed weapons on the Corsair, especially if you're gonna be going after targets your size and bigger. But I'd say that it'd be kind of suicidal to do that as a all the time thing, because you wouldn't be versatile enough to take on fighters if you happen to be caught out. And sure, gunners are great, but not always going to be with you. And those little size 2 guns, which I thought they were going to be size 3, but they're size 2. They don't hit that hard, you know? Yeah, sure, it'll keep them from sitting around in that area, but you thinking that yeah, fighters are going to really want to hug onto you probably down here in that lower section, down below you, behind you. That's going to be a spot where the heavy corsair pilot's going to be need to be extremely aware of and try to keep that belly from being exposed, because you have no weapons there to protect you. That's the only real flaw I see with the Corsair, although it is kind of a glaring one. But as a raider, I think she's pretty much ideal. And if you can kind of keep rolling her or decouple your ship, you should be able to keep her maneuvered around well enough so that your gunners always have an angle, as long as you know how to read your radar and you keep rotating towards them. We'll wait for them to come around you and counter steer the other way, because you see which way they're going, you know. But I can't really speak from experience yet. I've only done the one very brief little fight. It was in high atmosphere, but it was an atmosphere, and it definitely did not favor me. I was fortunate about the fact that all I had to do was sit there and hold my guns on him for a minute before he just melted. That's a bug I've been noticing a lot more with this patch, is the hump. That after you turn off the quantum drive, the hump not going away. It's still just going. Actually, set up do that. I'll go ahead and decouple. Actually, there's no real reason to decouple. I just did it because I could. Head up to the station here and see if this one will let me, excuse me, refuel my hydro and quantum fuel. Because New Babbage didn't want to let me. And that's something else that happens every now and then. You just won't be able to fucking refuel. If you have any items on the ship, I just suggest if you find yourself at a point where you simply can't refuel the ship and you can't safely take it anywhere because you don't want to run out of gas, just go ahead and do an insurance claim on it, or after you've taken your valuables off. Now, that doesn't include your upgrades. All your ship upgrades, the way the insurance currently works, will still be restored when you claim your ship. But in the future, you're going to have to get you know, there's going to be hull insurance, there's going to be cargo insurance, and there's going to be component insurance. I think air traffic control just reached out to me. Here we go.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where am I assigned? I am assigned to go over there. Gotta love how they did the thrusters and stuff, right? Okay, go with my VTOLs. Let's go ahead and fold our wings up. Put our landing gear down.
Landing gear down.
Now it really looks like a Lambda shuttle a little bit, except for not having the dorsal fin. I can tell you straight up that these giant ass wings do not make it easier to land this vessel. Definitely do not. I feel much better about that. Oh crap. Okay. Yeah. Don't want to. I just got hung up on the bottom of the landing bay. That is so gay. Okay, let's try this again. It's like, guys, you need to give us a couple more meters. Just a couple more. What? Oh. No. Crap. That was the sloppiest landing I've made in quite some time. Anyway, one thing I can tell y'all is when you land a big ship like this, you really can't just go out and then come back in and take off in it. You really do need to store the ship and then call it back out so that it's turned around pointing at the fucking entrance. Because while the default control configuration gives you a backup button, if you change it, there's no way to map that fucking button again. Isn't that lovely? I changed that configuration because, well, it's the way they had it is not at all natural to the way I interact with this vehicle. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here. I can go to the roof or I can go to the surface. Well, I'll show you the roof real quick because it's kind of fucking awesome. How awesome is that? I just went to the roof of my ship. It's something we've all wanted for a long time, and until this... Well, and the Reclaimer, because they did have a thing that did it. Oh, the Caterpillar has does it too, except that it doesn't do it because it's the part of the ship is disabled. It doesn't actually work. So that sucks. But this one actually does it. How awesome is that? Hooray! So I'll try to put the lift back. It seems to be the real. I've had some trouble doing that before. Obviously, it wasn't any trouble this time. But, yeah. I would appreciate it, CIG, if you put a fucking button here that told the thing to go away. That would be great. Just alongside the button to call it. Okay, so now, let's head back. And get some food and water and maybe go to the medical bay and fill up my health. And I think after I do that, I'm going to call it for this this stream here. The door opened up onto the outside. So, oh shit. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yeah. So. Such a terrible landing. At least they let me refuel and repair it, huh?
Please visit us again.
Sorry, that was embarrassing. I'm usually pretty damn proud of my landings. I usually just stick them real good. And so embarrassing. Anyway, I'm going to go get my medical care, then I'll come back and treat myself to nom-noms. The medical clinic. Ooh.
If anyone sees Dr. Bolin, let me know. Please contact Dr. Hunt. Thanks.
Patient check-in. Room 4. Alrighty.
Security, please come to storage room 3 right now. Security.
Wouldn't that be
storage
great
room
if that's all you had to do?
Medicine isn't only about healing. It's about
Pretty
being
big
your
ones,
best.
so stand by.
Ask your med tech about optional medical services.
So, we have found room 4. Let me in. Hooray. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, and it is restoring my 2% health that I lost somewhere. All right. And now I'll actually go get some food and drink.
Fast and reliable letter eye treatment is always with the doctor. One of our convenient self-check-in terminals. Start treatment now.
Yeah. Now the station here is all right. These little stations are fairly generic. They're not all the same, but they all use the same building blocks, and they get fairly formulaic fairly quickly. So, because it didn't tell me to, I'm going to eat so I can get fat. Nom nom. Yeah. Yeah, a little trick to drinking here. You don't really have to tell it to drink. You just hold left click when you got it equipped. It's just like fire all weapons. Nom 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 nom. And I just littered. It's just the floor ate it. I can't do anything about that. Alright. So, put my helmet back on. And that's all I'm going to do right now. I'm going to call this surprise stream completed. Thank you, the one person that joined me, for joining me, and hope you have a good one.